Let's just... We're back! We got at least one more episode out of this tonight.
Also on HMs.
Oh yeah, in there you get strength, a Soothe Bell if one of your guys are max happiness with you. And you can get a Sunstone in the building next to it.
Was there a Pokemon in Gen 5 that evolved based on happiness?
I don't know. There might be.
I'm pretty sure there are.
I imagine there would have had to have been.
I was gonna say Mincino, but Mincino's the shiny stone.
Yeah, that's a shiny stone.
I don't know.
Also, that thing with its hidden ability is busted.
It can be.
I mean, mine is. I mean,
we haven't played competitive Pokemon in a while. I know. I know what yours does.
Yeah, you fought Consuela before.
Swoobat does.
Oh, look at that.
And apparently Swabloon also.
Swabloon?
Yeah. Swabloon evolves to Levania at
Interesting, and what a coincidence. I have both of those in my party.
Well, you're gonna need to
you know what you gotta do.
Get something to max happiness.
Now I know, yeah, I'll stop grinding and I'll start running back and forth like a moron.
What are you grinding up anyway? What level are your Pokemon at?
Well, just a Leaf just got to 21.
After all that time. Also,
yeah, after a shit ton of Darumaka's curb stomping me.
Guys, I found your waifu.
Use your next words carefully.
It's a Trebush.
I hate you.
Am I surprised? No.
Do you guys? I remember I named my one your waifu.
Yes, I know.
The plan was to get all three of them and attack MJ with them.
And I know that meme is going to exist for as long as anime exists, but still.
Speaking of Mincino, if you want a Mincino, Route 5.
Interesting. I'd be a little more interested if I can get it with Skill Link.
Well, it knows Tickle.
Oh, joy. Okay, you said Soothe Bell is somewhere up in Nimbasa?
Yes. Damn it. I'm not in Nimbasa, but at there's two buildings to the leftmost of the city, at the bottom. On the one that's more on the directly to the left, more left, it's gonna have a Soothe Bell if you have a Pokemon that has high enough happiness. The old lady at the second floor will give it to you. And one of the people, I think was the H pair on the first floor, gives you strength.
Huh. Because let's see, Just a Leaf is at a surprising 40% happiness.
Yeah, let me see what my time pull was at.
And Hornswoggle is at a slightly less impressive 38.
My time pull was at 54. So you should be close.
Really, what's going to end up happening is I'm just going to go back to the Verrazano Bridge and just keep running back and forth for 3 hours.
Well, I mean, you don't need to get it too high. Like I said, I get time pull
for a friendship-based evolution. I think it needs to be.
Oh, for that, yeah. But I'm saying if you're gonna get the Soothe Bell.
No, I was talking. Well, obviously there's that, but I think Ganonpork can handle it.
You fool! You've made Scraggy stronger.
Yeah, Ganonpork's got 76. That's got to be high enough. But I know friendship-based evolutions are like 80 or something like that.
Yeah, usually they're near max.
Yeah, I remember for Eevee it was pretty damn high. Oh, back to the bridge.
Wait till we find an Eevee.
That's assuming the game doesn't expect you just to piggyback one from another game.
Well, we'll see. But I mean, we found the one Eevee in Holland, which shouldn't have existed. Well, they don't exist anymore. They all drowned.
Yeah.
I saw a player whose name was Kiko Stop.
Kiko Stop?
Yes. I don't know what Kiko did to this guy. There's also a Sunstone here. Whether you need one or not is up to you. MJ, do you have any input for anything?
Sion did nothing wrong.
Who's I don't know who that is. Hey, Deadlock.
Oh, hi. Wait, I don't see you here.
I know, you went up as I was leaving. You passed right by me.
Oh.
I don't know what Pokemon I can catch over here. Hold on. I'm gonna do a quick Google search. Where can I catch Herdiers? Locations. Route 110, the cold storage, I forgot about that area, and the P2 laboratory.
Cold storage does not really exist in the sequel.
Well, it says it does.
Not in the sequels, it was replaced
Not in,
by...
no, not in the sequels. We're in black and white, so we don't... Not looking at the sequels.
Oh, thank you for the matcha break, dude.
Let's see. Where is Route 10? Did we go through there already?
We have map.
I know, I'm looking at the map now.
No. Route 10 is not till... Oh. Oh. It's to the very, very
Yeah.
north.
You know who I found out recently has a really, really good singing voice, but I did not expect?
Who?
Ooh.
Laura Bailey.
Who?
She was, I know her best as Maka Albarn from Soul Eater, but she was also,
Oh.
she was Anko from Naruto, she was Evangeline from Negima, she did a bunch of stuff. But she sings the opening theme, I'm pretty sure it's the one they're still currently using for Critical Role, that D&D thing that Matt Mercer does.
Hmm.
Yeah, the song is called like Your Turn to Roll or something like that, and it sounds freaking amazing, but she does a really good job on it.
Apparently Lilliput's only on routes 1, 2, and 3, which sucks, because I don't want to go back to get one.
I feel like she was in Yu Yu Hakusho too. I don't know though.
Do not know.
Looking this up.
I'm gonna kind of avoid trainers for a second here.
Oh yeah, she was Keiko apparently.
I don't remember much of Yu Yu Hakusho. I remember it a little bit, but
It's been I never finished it. It's been a really long time since I've seen. Oh,
It
apparently
was a
she
good
was in.
show.
Apparently she was in Valkyria Chronicles. MJ.
Oh, well, who did she play?
She was Isara Gunther.
Ah, she dies.
spoilers.
Her. Okay,
Zach,
to
is that
be
the way
fair-
to the forest?
Huh?
Is that the way to the forest?
Yes.
I love that so much. Ah, she dies.
Well, no, that's her entire plot point for being there.
Oh,
It was my plan the whole time
right.
to kill myself.
She was Catherine too.
Catherine from.
Catherine.
Oh.
Wait, which one, K or C?
C.
Oh, she was the nice Catherine.
And
Really?
not the one who's actually just.
A slut.
I'm gonna, I was gonna say Seven Demon.
No, C, no. Catherine C was the demon.
I thought it was K.
Never mind.
No, K was the human. C was the succubus.
Oh, well then she was the hot one.
Yeah. Like personally, I like C better.
I mean, until she murders you.
Until she murders you. But
I,
up until
you
that
know.
point,
I mean, a little bit of crazy can be good.
not.
I mean, that's not crazy. That's just murder.
Well, she's
Oh,
also a.
did you know,
She's well, technically she's not crazy. Because she's doing
No.
her job.
Yeah.
She's
well,
very sane.
Yeah, technically she's just doing a favor for Doomazid. But did you guys hear that they've actually made a redone version of that game?
Yes, it's
Yeah,
on
it's on
Steam,
PC.
which I did not
Oh,
purchase yet.
Yeah, apparently apparently there's Catherine with a Q now.
Yes, I heard of that.
Yes.
Because why the hell not? It's a
Well,
Venipede.
they were joking about that like immediately after the original game came out. Like, you know what? I don't like either of these two. I'm just gonna make a Catherine with a Q and go for her.
Is she real? Is she fake? No one knows.
No, Catherine with a Q is real now. Although, apparently, like, from what I've read, I don't know whether to address Catherine with a Q as he or she. Apparently, that is indeterminate.
Oh, if that is a question, that is a no from me.
Yeah.
Yeah, their name is Rin.
Yeah, like it's Rin, and apparently the full name is Catherine, and this one with a Q. Like
Oh,
honestly, I don't know.
I see. That's clever. It's like Rin. Where do you get Rin from that?
Like really, Vincent just has to be like just the unfortunate master of coincidence to be stuck in a love square with 3 women, questioning the third one.
One women, one
she's-
succubus, and
okay,
one that's
so-
we're unsure of.
Okay, so this one, she's suffering from amnesia and does not remember who she is apart from her name. She's Vincent's new neighbor. She's the pianist at the Stray Sheep.
Oh, interesting.
She's playable in one of the DLCs.
Interesting.
So it sounds like she is the. Is the
I'm looking.
yeah, it sounds like she is the predominant pronoun here.
Hold on, I'm looking her up. Just because I want to know what she looks like. Oh, she's pink-haired. She
yeah,
looks like
pink
she's like
hair,
10
white
years
dress.
old. Maybe not 10, but she looks younger than the other two.
Okay, so
Catherine.
she.
full
Okay,
on.
so she's. I think the thing that might have been implying was that she is gay friendly, saying that if people are in love, it doesn't matter. Let me. I'm looking.
Well,
Um,
I mean that's a point that I happen to agree with, but
She looks like Sakura from Naruto.
a little bit, and I mean, because I personally don't really care if a girl's flat-chested or not. I found Sakura to be attractive, if a little annoying.
I never saw her as attractive. I thought we thought she was. I like Ino better.
Yes, Tamari or Tamari, Ino, and
I like Hinata.
who was?
That doesn't.
Yeah, Hinata's cute, but I prefer the strong personality that Tamari like. Ino has it, but Tamari has.
Okay, so Rin does use male pronouns from themselves after this point. After a certain point after day 6. Okay.
Does Vincent make some sort of discovery on day 6?
Yes, male genitalia. It's a crossdresser.
Ah, okay, interesting. Then respectfully, no.
Yes. I'm also going to say no.
I mean, if that's your persuasion, more power to you. I am certainly the last person who's going to judge. It simply is not mine.
What were we saying now?
Hey, wait, didn't you and a friend or 2 of your friends just get into an argument about this a couple weeks ago?
Yes, about traps. It's great. It is on the channel.
Technically,
She's a trap. You can't tell me she's not until she tells you that she is.
Don't they not like being called that?
well, no, that's something entirely different. That's right now in the current political spectrum. Trap is seen as a derogatory term for male to females and all that.
Oh.
It basically means a male that is dressed as a female, but you know.
Yeah, like
Dodge
I know what
questioning.
I know what one is. I was just unfamiliar with the context of their.
The fight was that they were talking about whether traps are gay. That was the argument. So like, my one friend Gabe was saying if you were to be like get with a trap and you didn't know they were a guy, that does not make you gay. The other one was saying if you do, that does make you gay.
I feel like that would be the sort of thing that
Okay,
you would.
so wow.
I feel like that would be the.
dark path.
I feel like that would be the sort of thing that you clear up before you're even in the bedroom scenario. Though.
Well, they were saying like.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah, I mean probably, but I was saying like if you don't know, then I would say that no, that does not make you gay because you didn't know.
Yeah, like if you don't know and then like you find out and you know like okay, I mean, respectfully, I'm gonna have to decline you now, but. Yeah,
Okay,
no.
so the end the Bren's branch is very dark.
Does a lot of people die? Does she kill you?
No. If the player decides to, Ren's branch Vincent's nightmares alter. In it, Vincent sees Catherine with a C defiling Ren's murder body with a knife, spilling blood all over Ren's piano and toys. He flees the room, although Catherine with a K tries to murder him too.
Huh.
Yeah, this actually goes really, really weird.
Huh.
Yeah, I'll stick with my succubus, thanks.
Yeah, I'd rather take the succubus. Now, I'm not about that. Also,
I mean, I
Deadlock, screw you, I found a solosis.
So, Ren isn't human.
What is she like an alien or something?
Apparently so.
Yeah, the
Like-
the bracelet they were wearing is pretty evident. I'm confused because I know drag queens, like men in drag, prefer, like, a lot of them prefer to be called she.
Yes.
How does that work? How does that work with crossdressers?
The thing is,
I
cross-dressers are guys who know they are guys, who admit they are guys, but they like to dress as women.
yes.
Okay,
That's different. So, drag is you do all that stuff, but you think you're female, or say
Okay,
you're
so-
female, or whatever. I don't.
So crossdressers prefer male pronouns.
Yes.
No.
Well, I mean, I guess.
Cross-dressers prefer male pronouns. Drag queens prefer female pronouns when they're actually dressed up.
You were gonna
which-
say trap.
But
the
one
whole
of the big things.
the whole spectrum of
one
this
of
is
the-
very
actually,
confusing.
Which, by the way, Zach, you and me have to go to Hamburger Mary's.
What is that?
It is a drag queen burger place.
Oh Jesus Christ!
It's
That-
actually pretty cool.
You could
I was
take.
gonna say that admittedly sounds pretty interesting.
I mean, I'll go for the food, but I'm not there for the drag. My girlfriend loves all that
Well,
shit.
no,
and,
no, no. Like, it's everyone. It's not like a drag queen. Like, oh yeah, you're here to have fun, and by the way, they're stripping over in the corner. No, they do music and sing and this whole show. It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've met several. They're actually pretty cool.
I'm not saying
Yeah,
they're
no,
a problem, but it's just weird to me. Like they can do
Yeah,
what
no,
they want,
that's
but
fine.
I just.
Yeah, it's unfamiliar to you, is what it is.
No, not even that it's unfamiliar, because my girlfriend loves the stuff, and she tells me about it all the time. She's been to shows and stuff. She's met a few.
I'm starting, and I understand how this is gonna read, and if any of Zach's viewers are easily offended, but I feel like women are like just genetically predisposed to not really give that stuff much of a second thought.
Maybe. Don't know.
I mean, because I know because Zach, you said you're the same age as my brother and sister, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're 2 years younger than me. Because when I was going to school, pretty much every girl and her grandmother had at least 2 gay friends.
Like, it's not the fact that it's just the idea of men dressing up like women, and then they don't look like women at all to me.
Well, yeah, that's,
I
just-
see Zach's problem. Zach's afraid of going the gay.
No, that is not what I'm afraid of. It's just like,
well, in some cases, the fact that it's very evidently a man and woman's clothing is kind of the point, isn't it?
I mean, I know it is, but I don't know.
Then
No,
again,
like I said, I don't have a problem with it. It's just weird to me.
I also grew up on cartoons like Bugs Bunny and Tom and Jerry, where the concept of a male character dressing up as a female was not unheard of.
No, like they did that all the time.
Yeah,
And it
yeah,
was
Bugs-
always played for laughs.
But that,
yeah, like Bugs Bunny was notorious for it. So I don't know. I guess it just doesn't strike me as weird.
I don't know.
Yeah. Who knew? Cartoons have desensitized me to that sort of.
Well, I mean, it's kind of what they did. By the way, Deadlock, fuck you. I found a solosis.
I love
Yeah,
how
I heard.
I love how this entire thing has gone from a voice actress having a lovely singing voice to are cross-dressers cool or not?
Well, it's because they played a they played a character who had a thing.
Yeah, Laura Bailey played the Sucky. I don't know who voices Rin.
I could not tell you.
It's probably in the credits. Or actually, has the game even received an English release yet?
Wait, the new Catherine game?
Yeah, has Full Body
Yeah, it's
gotten
on Steam.
English? Well, I know
Yeah,
that.
okay.
Well, the last time I checked, it was only available as a translated version, not an official release.
Or rather, sorry, they've got Catherine Classic, which is the original.
Yeah.
Which I
I
don't
want to play
know if
Catherine.
they
I know
have.
pretty much. I don't know the puzzles, but I know the whole story behind Catherine. I just want to play it because it looks fun.
It was. I have the what version do I have? I think I had the PS3 version, and I remember it being.
I have been playing a lot more
And do remember,
games in the past years. Like I picked up the Persona game series.
Persona's good.
I know. I like 3 in particular.
And this is probably a testament to my personal weirdness. The See Catherine True ending, where it actually shows her in her actual succubus form, totally not a deal breaker for me.
I don't remember
Doesn't
what she looks
kill
like.
you in that ending?
No. She I don't think there is an ending in which she kills you, but there's the Catherine Good ending in which Vincent goes to live with her in hell, and then there's the Catherine True ending where Vincent is shown with a harem of succubi, Catherine, of course, being chief among them, and he is sitting atop Catherine's father like a throne as the new king of heaven.
Interesting.
And in that cutscene, you actually see Catherine in her succubus form, and she is admittedly still very cute.
I gotta figure out what the name of the Solosis now.
Chili.
No.
Cell Jr.
No. Oh, well. Better, but no. My first one I had was mitochondria. But this
Mitochondria,
but
the
this one is,
powerhouse of the cell.
exactly. This one is sassy. So he has plus special defense and minus speed.
Oh,
Actually, you
if
know what?
he's
I
sa-
know
if
what
he's
you should
sassy,
name it.
Osmosis Jones.
As soon as you said that, as soon as you said that, I got it too.
I was gonna say Iabrea, but
As
that's a
soon as-
reference no one will get.
As soon as you said he was sassy, it's got to be Osmosis Jones.
Yeah, as soon as I said it too, I was like, wait, I know it. I think I spelled osmosis wrong.
OSMOSIS.
Oh, I spelled it with
OS. MO.
Alright, I did spell it wrong, but only because I used OZ, because I thought it was OZ in the movie.
Well, he goes by Ozzy as a nickname. So.
Yeah.
Oh, then it works. I still gotta name the time pole. And the Scraggy.
Where did you even find that Solosis around here?
I found it in on Route 5. Let's see, let's name the Scraggy. We gotta name. I kind of want to name him Scruff.
Yeah, but is that name really thug enough for you?
No, it's not. What about Scraps?
What about Mayor Giuliani?
No, I don't like that.
Luciano?
No. I mean, I could throw one out for my friend and name him Carnell.
Yeah, that works.
Yo, Carnell, you're in my game. You're canon now, boy.
And you're gonna die a lot.
You're now his slave.
Shit, I can't do that. He's black. Damn it, MJ, you ruined it.
Wow.
Look what you did. Look what you did. You ruined it. It was supposed to be a nice thing, and you ruined it.
We were cruising at a good, like, maybe 35. MJ just brought that shit to 100 real fucking quick.
Damn it. I'm sorry, Carnell. He ruined your chance.
I'm stuck in my chair now at the speed.
He's happy with himself, too. Like, you can hear that he's happy.
I was not expecting that answer. I was just going off of the PETA meme.
What? So you said, oh, MJ, it's too late now.
I'm not. Well, I am a horrible racist, but no, I'm not a horrible racist.
Wait,
What? How does that work?
he makes racist jokes, but he's not actually racist.
So pretty
Oh god, I'm dying.
Either way, now I can't name him Carnell.
Oh, did you not already name him?
No, I was like about to hit enter and he said that.
MJ, you should have waited like 3 seconds.
How was I supposed to know?
He's a dark fight type. I can name him Bruce, like Bruce Wayne. I don't like that. I'm unsatisfied now. Damn it, MJ, you ruined it.
You're welcome. I saved you from risking anything horrible later on.
That's true. It could be like one of those supernatural things where naming him that links the actual Carnell's life force to his.
I just saved you, Carnell. You're welcome.
That's another reason I can't, like, the company I used to work for, the owner named pretty much all of the boats that he owned after members of his family. I could never do that.
I wouldn't do it for a boat, no.
No, cause, what happened?
Bodie McBoatface is the best name.
Well, like, God forbid something like that happens and the person does become somehow supernaturally linked to the boat. What happens if the boat sinks?
Well, I guess the person sinks?
Like,
The relationship does.
like sinks, drowns, gets involved in an accident? I don't know.
They just start sinking to the ground right there.
I mean, I ain't about to risk it.
Great. Now I gotta think of a new name for Scraggy here.
Damn it, MJ, you should have waited.
I'm sorry. How was I supposed to know he hadn't already put the name in?
I also need a
You
name
name
for
it
the
Austin.
time. I'm not naming Austin. I don't talk to Austin anymore. I haven't talked
That's
to
the point.
Yeah, but why would I name him that?
I spoke to him a few
Yeah,
months
I was
ago.
gonna. I think he keeps inviting me to play Counter Strike with him.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, I haven't heard from him since that stupid fight. So I talked to Kyle still. Me and Kyle are actually like.
I actually have no idea what fight you're referencing either.
I talked about this a while ago, but it was like we were playing Civ 6. It was me, him, and Kyle. And Austin was like getting close to winning a science victory. He proclaimed his victory, and I was like, I'm gonna stop this. And so I went in. I took over his main capital because I had a big army. Because I was like, I'm gonna go for a domination victory.
Yeah.
So I was gonna
And
do it
was that all
regardless.
of his science production?
Well, he only had 2 cities. He had his main because we were doing True Earth start, so he was like Egypt or something. And then
Okay.
I took over his capital because you can't win if you don't have your capital.
Yeah.
But he only had one other city, so he's like making all these deals, and he's like, stop, don't do this. I'll give you all this
Don't
stuff.
do it, Zach. Let me.
Meanwhile,
win.
Kyle's also supplying me money to keep just making units. So he's supplying the war effort, which is kind of
Just
fun.
say, no, don't let him win. Keep it going.
Yeah, because Kyle's like, we can't let him win, so I'll supply the guy that has the army. Kyle's also like across the sea, so like I couldn't touch Kyle anyway.
Yeah.
I think he was like America or
But
something.
how is he supplying money to you?
Huh? Because we discovered each other with a boat. So we
But
could...
that means he's supplying caravans to you.
No, because you could send money. You can trade with the people directly. So he would just send me money, or we had a deal. He was like funding me money, like a certain amount of money per turn. So I get that money, and so I was just making guys take over his capital, and Austin got all like he disappeared for like 10 minutes. He was silent gone for 10 minutes. Me and Kyle were like, he needs to calm down, stop freaking out over this stuff. Because he's super competitive in everything we do. So we're like, that's just not fun. That ruins everything.
Well, he was like that when we were kids.
I know, but like it was worse. It's worse now than when he was younger.
Yeah, I can attest to what little I remember.
And so he came back. He then left Civ 6. He kicked me from his Discord. Probably banned me. I don't know.
Huh.
And then he proceeded to not talk to me for several long. Meanwhile, he didn't get angry at Kyle for supplying the war effort at all,
Which is stupid.
He just got angry at you for
just at
killing
me
him.
because for killing him. And Kyle later told me on. He's like, yeah, he was mad because you betrayed him because we were a team. I'm like, yeah, in the beginning, but I also want to win, so it's a game. He's like, yeah, he does. He's like, he doesn't understand. I was like, I know, it's stupid. And he told me he tried talking to Austin, and it wasn't happening. And then later on, Kyle
You
told
think the rich kid who just wants his way,
kind
and
of.
when he doesn't get his way, he throws
he's
temper
the
tantrum.
definition of a snowflake and a millennial.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what happened with that in a short story. There was something else. Oh, he's something stupid. Me and when I went up for Christmas, yeah, it was me. I went up for Christmas, and me and Kyle were hanging out, and my friend Gina, and we went to Applebee's. You know the one, Chris.
Yeah. All too well.
It's a good Applebee's. But we went there to get some drinks because it was like happy hour there. So we're like, all right, we've never actually drank together. This is cool. I'm not gonna be here for long, so let me hang out with everyone. So the three of us went there to Applebee's, and Austin was going. He's going with a friend Joe, who he had some problems with Gina. I have no problem with Joe or anything, but Joe doesn't like Gina for this other story. That's a different story. And so we went there, and apparently Austin, Kyle told Austin we were going there. He's like, yeah, you want to come apologize or something. I don't remember, or no, because he told Austin that me and him were hanging out. Just to let him know, because I was up in New Jersey. He just wanted like, hey, this is your chance, that kind of thing. I think is what he was trying to do, to apologize. Because I had texted Austin a few months back saying like, hey, you know, let's just forget, you know, I apologize, but I want you to apologize. Which I didn't really want to apologize, because I didn't do anything wrong.
You were still extending the olive branch.
I was extending the offer. I was giving him, like, a free out, essentially, which I shouldn't have. But my girlfriend was, like, help me out with this. Because she knew, because me and Austin have been friends for years since we were kids, so I was like...
Just get it over with.
Yeah,
you know?
but he didn't... No message back or anything. So then we go to Applebee's. Hey, Chris, I see you there.
What's up?
I'm gonna go get a new Lillipup with Intimidate, since I'm talking this story. So we go to Applebee's. We're there, and Austin texts Kyle. He's like, "Can you guys not sit by the bar?" We're like, "Huh." So he's gonna be a little child about this, because he doesn't want to sit near us, because he's afraid of us. So like apparently he had told Kyle that we shouldn't sit by the bar because they want to sit there. Essentially, is what he said. We were seated, and we were like on the other side of the building anyway. We were by like like a deck kind of area near the entrance.
Yeah.
But like he was basically being a little, and again because Joe has problem with Gina, and vice versa. And Austin has a problem with me now. I think he's honestly just trying to avoid me because he's scared. I don't know. Because he's afraid of confrontation. We all know he is face to face.
Shut up.
And yeah, it was just really childish and stupid. Like, no, we can sit where we want. You can sit where you want. It does not matter. We're not gonna make a problem. Like, we came there to have a nice time, and that's what we were going to do.
Really, I think the worst argument I think I've ever had with any of my friends was, there was one time where, like the group that I used to hang out with in high school just refused to speak to me for about 2 weeks because two of them were fighting amongst themselves, and I decided, you know, rather than let that go on, I was going to make myself basically the shared enemy. Like, I was going to say or do something stupid to get them both pissed off at me for a little while. So, you know, I would apologize later, and they would stop being pissed off at each other. Come to find out, when you hang out regularly with a group of anime nerds, and you post in a group chat that the pig says oink, the cat says meow, and the dog says Edward...
that pisses everyone off.
Yeah, apparently that's a level of low that a bunch of otaku are not ready to accept. So nobody.
That's a low. I can't think of one person who hasn't made that joke once.
Yeah, but keep in mind, this is like however many years ago now.
Yeah, this is back like when that joke first came out.
Yeah, this is before like memes were like huge as they were now.
Yeah, not a lot of people had heard about it, and they were just not having it. Like they were not happy with me at all.
So what ended up happening then?
What ended up happening is I basically acknowledged a 2-week cooldown period, and then apologized, and then all said, "Yeah, don't worry about it." But basically, with my old group of friends, like if we weren't at each other's throats, if like at least at one point in our history, we were not truly friends.
I see. Yeah, I mean, I've had like one small fight with Austin before. I don't remember what it was. Something stupid. It was pretty much the same thing actually, from what I remember.
I've had quite a few. I've had quite a few with Austin, but that was kind of the price I paid for living across the street from him.
Well, it's because he's an idiot sometimes. Well, a lot of times.
I mean, I'm not gonna call the kettle black on that one. I've done some pretty dumb shit when I was younger.
But did you argue over stupid things like that though?
When I was young and dumb, yes. These days, not so much. If I'm wrong, I'll be man enough to admit that I'm wrong, and I can guarantee you it will not shrink the size of either my dick or my wallet.
What about your brain?
Well, clearly not. That's not how that works. That's not science.
Yeah, I mean, Deadlock, you've heard the way I mince words. Is my brain really getting smaller?
Not really, no.
Not really, no.
Wow. I think he doesn't trust you.
Well,
regardless.
He's wise. Yeah, he's wise. I'll give him that.
Not to trust you?
He's learned. Never trust anyone fully.
Yeah, trust without cynicism is stupid.
Oh, yeah.
I will betray you guys in a heartbeat if I need to.
I told
I'll
that
sell
to
you
my.
up for. I'll sell you guys up for a candy.
Why do you
bar.
think I'm all isolated up here in the north?
To be fair, you have a
think that
moose
you're
at your
right.
side, so that's just super defense right there.
Dear,
I-
thank you very much.
Moose.
Well, I told that to my old captains once. They were going over emergency procedures, like what to do, and these god complex motherfuckers decided to throw in this little added cherry that it was ours, the crew's duty, to make sure that they, the captains, got off the boat safely. And after chuckling a little bit to myself, I basically told the master of the vessel, if we're going down, I'm saving myself and maybe one of the other deckhands first, right?
Yeah, no, fuck the captain.
Well, when he looked at me, like mouth agape in disbelief, he basically confirmed. He's like, "So you wouldn't save me? Like I'm not a priority of yours?" And I shot right back with, "Well, if I get a pair of handcuffs, I might shackle you to something metal."
How did he respond to that?
I got the.
You don't.
I was on cleaning duty for like a week.
Nah, that's not the worst thing that could happen, I guess.
It was absolutely worth it because.
Damn it. Bad time for this to happen. Hello, can I be heard?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, it disconnected for like a half second there.
Probably a good time to stop the episode.
Nah, but we're telling good stories.
I know, but it has to end at some point.
Fine, we can end it and
Does it, though?
start up another one then. And Deadlock, if you're tired, you don't have to stay.
Yeah, I really have to be going though.
Alright, well then, we'll end this one here. So say goodbye, everybody.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.